Welcome to the Fur and Feathers Homestead. Here we learn about gardening, farming, preserving food, and just sustainability for our family. Hello. My Azure order came in yesterday, and it was way too busy yesterday to record anything. So this has been sitting on my table, and I really need to put it up. So I have a pretty large haul, and this time I will be putting prices underneath and trying to explain a little bit more of why I am getting so much of a certain thing and so forth. So let's get into it. I am super happy about this 12 pounds of raw honey. I have been doing a lot of garlic and honey jars, and the boys have been taking it, and I really like making those. My husband and I have been putting this in our coffee because I ran out of maple syrup, and then our white bread, our sandwich bread, calls for honey, so we use that in that as well. And it's always just really good to have honey on hand. And last time I got their 3-pound one, and we just went through it so fast. So I thought I'd get this one and just fill up a smaller jar and put this one up and just use it as like a refill. Then I got my 1 gallon of coconut oil again because we really just need it. We just use coconut oil for so much. Popcorn, I use this to make our popcorn in it. I have a recipe for brownies that calls for a lot of coconut oil. My pumpkin bread, so many different things we use coconut oil for. So just having a gallon on hand is very important to us and our family. We just use so much of it, cooking and otherwise, like personal care products and stuff. I went ahead and grabbed another 6-pack of beeswax candles. I really enjoyed these. I think I have 1 or 2 more left that we haven't started burning yet, and I really just want to have these on hand for emergency case purposes too. So I'll probably get another pack really soon, hopefully before I even open this one is the goal. Then I got 2 different, what are these, 5-pound bags of oats. I got 1 organic rolled oats, and then I went ahead and grabbed a, I guess this one isn't organic, but this is non-GMO rolled oats, quick rolled oats. And I found out the last time I made my granola bars, because that's usually what we keep the oats for, is our granola bars, which we love. This actually, adding in a couple quick rolled oats to it, helped the bars stay together. Whereas if I just use rolled oats, it's very crumbly and turns more into granola instead of granola bars. So this kind of helps stick it together into like a square or rectangle shape. So I went ahead and grabbed some more of those. I got 2 5-pound bags of the organic corn grits. These are so good. I'm literally down to just a little tiny bit in our jar left. We really just, it's so quick and easy, and it's very good. So I went ahead and grabbed 2 of these. The boys love it for breakfast. Sometimes we do breakfast for supper, and we'll add grits into there and do grits and eggs. I grabbed a 5-pound bag of 100% whole red wheat bread flour. Now I did this because I have wheat berries, red wheat berries, and I wanted to see what the flour was like from red wheat berries. I always just get all-purpose, so I'm not even quite sure what wheat berries all-purpose is from. I am not a flour expert at all, so I'm just trying different things and seeing what we like. And so I'll probably make some bread up, which I need to make bread up for this coming month. I'm trying to do make bread once for the whole month, and so far that's worked out really well. I just keep the extra lids in the freezer, so I grabbed a bag of that. I grabbed 1, 2, and 3 bags of the Redmond real salt. My favorite salt, hands down. We use salt. I use salt literally on everything. Sorry guys if the camera's crooked. I use salt for everything, on everything, and I thought I was out the last time. I ended up not being out. It was just buried at the bottom of my cabinet. So I definitely need to do like a whole cabinet and pantry, just organization, rehaul, and maybe I'll take y'all along for that. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. But I wanted to make sure I was never out of stock, so I just went ahead and grabbed the 3, and I'll probably end up just getting 1 at a time from now on since I already got the 3. That way I can just stay on top of it. I also went ahead and grabbed some just sea salt, pure sea salt, 5 pounds of it. I use this in my laundry detergent and wanted just to have extra on hand, really. It was not very expensive, so I just added that to the cart. I got 2 boxes or things of Arnica 30X. I think this is the Arnica Montana. Yes. This works very, very well for us. Very well. Very fast. I really, really like this brand and this particular Arnica. This is definitely our favorite. And so I already have 1 bottle. I went ahead and grabbed 2 more just for our stockpile. I also ordered, I think these were on sale, so I got the 3-pack of the organic mayonnaise. This is our favorite brand for sure. I really enjoy, we really enjoy this mayonnaise. Like I said, I don't use a lot of mayonnaise for stuff, but because it is warming up, we'll do a lot of chicken salad, and since I may be using more of it, I might go ahead and try to make my own. I haven't yet. I did go ahead and buy the organic avocado oil. I ran out of olive oil, and I've been wanting to try avocado oil anyway, and this would give me a really good reason to make up some homemade mayonnaise using the avocado oil. So we'll see how that goes. And infuse some herbs and stuff. I've been doing plantain and purple dead nettle because those are what's in season right now, what's in our backyard growing. I also grabbed the food grade hydrogen peroxide, 6%, so you can dilute it to the 3%. And I got this because I've heard a lot of benefits from it, but I honestly can't even remember the specifics. I'll have to go back and research the hydrogen peroxide, the food grade one, and all that. But this was a really good price, so I went ahead and grabbed it. I want to just get stuff, put it back, and I usually add it to my cart when I'm like researching it or hear about it, and I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and put that into my cart. So just in case if I forget what I've read, I can be like, oh, I have that in my cart. I'll go back, read why I put it in there, and go from there. So it's been working for me because I can be a bit forgetful with 3 toddlers. I also went ahead and grabbed these 4 stainless steel drinking straws. Not a bad price, and I really needed some more. I'm down to 2, and I've been using them for some iced coffee lately, and I'm really enjoying that treat. I also got this, is it bamboo? What is this? Yeah, bamboo spoon. It looked really nice, so I just went ahead and put it in my cart, and I really enjoy buying things from Azure instead of just going to, just a store up the road and buying things like this. To me, it just, I don't know. I just really like where my money goes whenever I buy from Azure. And then I went ahead and grabbed 25 pounds of all-purpose flour. We're going through flour pretty quickly again because I'm making bread, putting that up. I want to make some buns and biscuits and all that and put that in the freezer as well, just to have on hand. I've been trying to make up some pre-made pumpkin mix so that I can make pumpkin bread in a hurry. I actually did that this past weekend because we had a new neighbor move in, and I wanted to bring them some pumpkin bread, and so I already had basically it all made up. I just had to put in the wet ingredients and bake it, and it turned out really nice. It only took me just a few minutes to do. So I want to get some brownie mix, pre-mix made up, and maybe some more other things. So I went ahead and grabbed this. This will be going in the freezer. And the grits, the bread flour and I think the oats go in the freezer as well. And please excuse my crazy children for they're playing outside and screaming, and who knows what else is going on out there. I also grabbed a little 1 pound bag of kelp powder, and I put this around my strawberries. And then I also am having trouble with some of my seedlings growing, so I put this in some water and started spraying them with it. Hopefully it works. I also bought 40 pounds of apples. Unfortunately, they have all come pretty moldy. The ones under here were worse, unfortunately. But Azure has been so great in this, and they refunded my money back and shipping. And hopefully I can save a couple. This one doesn't look bad, but the majority of them will probably be going to my chickens. This is the first time that I've had this happen with their produce. Their produce is so good. The apples that I've had from there are by far the best apples I've ever had. And so this was a little bit of a bummer, but they are so great at just fixing it as soon as you let them know about it. I am very happy with their customer service. It's really great. So hopefully I can save a couple apples from this, but overall our chickens will be really happy with the apples. Alrighty, so my cold stuff from Azure for this month is a ton of cheese and butter. Like always, I order the raw mild cheddar cheese, and I get 5 pounds, and they come in these 8-ounce blocks. And I like to keep these because they're very easy to put in the freezer and then just pull one out as needed. And also, it's really best to get block cheese anyway, because if you get the pre-shredded cheese from like the store, they usually put stuff like a chemical on them to prevent the cheese from sticking to each other. So that's why I get these, and it's really easy just to shred it up right before we use it. I got a couple new things as far as cheese goes. I've never tried their Swiss cheese, which sounds delicious on like some Philly cheesesteaks or something. I don't know. I think we've had Swiss cheese before, but I wanted to try just a couple new cheeses because we always get the mild cheddar, so I went ahead and grabbed one pack of pepper jack as well. I'm not sure how spicy this is, but we're going to give it a try and see how we like it. And then I also got 2 pounds of this fine grated Parmesan cheese, and I guess technically this has the anti-caking stuff as well. I guess next time I will look for the blocked Parmesan cheese. I really didn't even think about it whenever I was ordering this, but this has got to be better than the green bottle that we usually get, I guess, since this one probably can't stay out at room temperature, whereas the other one can. So maybe next time I'll get the block Parmesan cheese, but for now I got these, and then I'll throw one in the freezer and one in the refrigerator. And then this looks a little bit different, but it's the same organic butter that I always get. It's just unsalted. We definitely prefer the salted butter because it's just so delicious. But they ran out, and I was like, well, next best option would be the unsalted from the same company. Basically the same butter. And I get 5 pounds of this butter as well. And it comes in these already small packages, blocks. And so it's super easy, again, to just throw in the freezer and pull one out as needed. So that was my Azure haul. Thank you so much for watching. And stay tuned because it's grocery shopping week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.